Hello everyone, wish you all a lucky new day. When greed overshadows reason. The one who sets the trap is the one who falls into the trap. The one with the gentle appearance and a kind smile continues to quietly weave a perfect drama to trick Alex. Trick him into signing a life-changing contract. Sweet words, arranged meetings, everything is aimed at one goal: to make Alex trust and sign. But that plan has encountered something no one expected. Tana suddenly appeared in the middle of the decision. She did not come to take advantage, but to reveal clues, untangle each sophisticated knot, and save Alex from the signature trap. Today's story is a scheming confrontation, where the truth is hidden behind smiles and signatures. And then will the unexpected counterattack make my fail? Let's watch this video with me. In the early morning, the dew was still covering the leaves. The ground was moist and smooth, and the scent of ripe grapefruit lingered. Alex stood in the middle of the garden, taking a deep breath. Every morning, he walked around the garden, touching each fruit, checking the firmness of the peel, the color of the skin, the scent. It was not just a habit, but also the way he talked to the land he had been attached to for more than 10 years. The phone rang, breaking the quiet atmosphere. A man's voice rang out on the other end of the line, deep, decisive, but full of excitement. "Alex, I tried your last batch of grapefruit. It was really delicious, very different from the kind we usually import. I want to go to the garden to see more. If it's okay, I will order a large batch for export." Alex paused for a moment. He smiled, his eyes lit up. For many years, his biggest dream was to bring his hometown grapefruit abroad, so that people would know that this small land could produce such a pure flavor. "Yes, you can stop by. I'm in the garden. Today the grapefruits are ripe. You'll probably like them." A moment later, the silver pickup truck stopped in front of the gate. The man got out, a big man, with silver hair and the sharp eyes of someone who had worked hard in the business world. As he walked, he said, "This is indeed a rare commodity. The grapefruits are plump, the segments are thick, and the taste is refreshing. If you can maintain this quality, I believe you will have a place in the foreign market." Alex smiled, his calloused hands gently stroking the branches and leaves. "I just hope that the customers will find it delicious. As for the big or small matters, it depends on fate." The man nodded, his eyes full of meaning. "It depends on fate, but this fate is very big. I will send you a preliminary contract to review first. If it goes well, we can sign it next week." The wind blew, carrying the scent of grapefruit in the sunlight. Alex looked at the garden, his heart filled with hope. At noon, the sun poured down on the lush, green grapefruit garden. Alex was sitting among a pile of papers. On the table were books, invoices, and inspection reports of the shipments that were about to be exported. He had just talked with his most trusted secretary, Lynn. Lynn said quickly, "Mr. Alex, the inspection team said that if we complete the documents today, they can give us the results 3 days in advance." The other partner ordered a whole backpack. "They probably want to get it early to make it on time for the shipment." Alex nodded, his eyes shining with joy. To him, it was not just a contract, but also a dream of bringing his hometown grapefruits far and wide. Before he could say more, Mai walked in with a graceful figure, a light smile but a sharp gaze. In her hand was a shiny black folder. Inside was the contract she had prepared for several nights in a row. "Hello, I came by to let you review the contract from yesterday. There are a few small details I can edit to make it more convenient," Mai said, her voice as soft as honey. Mai quickly noticed that the inspection file was still open. The words 3 batches of exported grapefruit were prominently displayed on the top of the page. She glanced at it quickly, then smiled and walked over, skillfully placing her contract on top of the pile of papers, both accidentally and intentionally. "Please take a close look. I think if we sign it early today, we will be on schedule for production," Mai said, her voice soft but firm. Lynn intended to sit back and help Alex read it more carefully. As usual, she gently said, "Let me review the contract to make sure, to avoid missing any terms." Mai turned around, her smile still intact but her voice unusually gentle. no need. This is between me and Alex. Some private details in the agreement. It may not be convenient to share. Her words were soft but enough to make Lynn pause. She looked at Alex, her eyes hesitant. Alex hesitated. He trusted Lynn because she was always cautious, but he was afraid of offending Mike E., who had the opportunity to expand the farm. The atmosphere in the room suddenly became gloomy. Outside, the wind blew, making the grapefruit trees rustle slightly, as if someone was reminding him. Lynn bit her lip, bowed, and quietly went out. My smiled calculatingly. At this moment, the air seemed to thicken. The cicadas outside were chirping, the ceiling fan was spinning evenly. Each lap sounded like a countdown. Mai sat next to Alex, her hands clasped lightly, her eyes looking straight ahead, but her voice was as light as the wind. Alex, I understand you're still hesitant, but this is a real opportunity. They said if we sign the contract today, their company will invest in all the distribution and promotion. You just need to worry about production. The profits will be divided according to a clear ratio. I want to help you bring Vietnamese grapefruit abroad. That's also my dream. The words were both sweet and reassuring. Alex looked at her, remembering their previous meetings. Mai always appeared right when he needed her. Always spoke in a caring, understanding voice. Everything was so neat that he no longer had any doubts. On the table, the contract was opened. White paper, black ink, each clause was presented carefully. There were only a few places with smaller words, like breaths hidden in the peaceful music. Mai gently pushed the contract towards Alex, her hand accidentally touching his. The touch was fleeting but enough to make the usually honest man confused. You can read more, but I guarantee that all the terms are fine. I have discussed it carefully with the legal department. Alex nodded, his eyes skimming over the words, transfer of exclusive distribution rights for 5 years. He paused for a moment. Something touched his intuition. But then Mai's voice rang out again, gently dispelling that hesitation. Just trust me. If the shipment is successful, your name will be on the first package exported to Europe. I don't want anyone else to take your credit. The wind blew in. The paper trembled slightly. Alex held the pen, the tip of the pen trembling slightly, the black ink just touching the last blank space of the contract page. Mai looked at him, a small smile appearing in response. Suddenly the door opened. Tuna walked in with a calm but fiery gaze. Alex stood up in surprise. Tuna, why are you here? She didn't answer right away, just glanced at the table. The contract was still open. Alex's pen still had ink stains that hadn't dried yet. Tuna approached, gently pulled the contract towards her, her voice low but clear. Do you know what's written in this clause? Clause 7.2 Transfer of exclusive production and distribution rights for 5 years, which means you lose control of the entire farm. Mai's face changed slightly, but she still kept smiling. You misunderstood. It's just the legal procedure. Tuna interrupted, pulling out another stack of papers. I just met the partner this morning. They said they never signed anything with Mai's company. All the agreements she made were fake to get production rights. The space fell silent. Alex looked at Mai. His eyes were both disappointed and bewildered. Mai still tried to keep her voice calm. Don't listen to her. I just want to help you. But at that moment, Tuna put down the copy of the partner's confirmation paper. The red seal stood out. The truth was exposed. All the disguises were broken. Alex was silent. Outside, the wind blew, carrying a few pieces of paper flying to the ground. In Mai's eyes, the light of ambition had faded, leaving only emptiness. The room was still silent after the truth was revealed. Mai sat silently, her hands clenched, her eyes leaving the paper that had lost all value. Tuna nodded slightly at Alex, her voice as light as the wind. I just want you to know, not everyone who comes with a smile brings kindness. Alex looked at Mai, then looked out at the grapefruit garden outside, the trees still swaying in the sun, peaceful as if there had never been a storm. He sighed, folded the contract, and put the pen down on the table. Thank you, Tuna. I almost lost all my faith.